Hi there, students. To sail close to the wind. Okay, this is to do something that's almost illegal but not quite. Or to do something that is very dangerous and the smallest mistake will cause disaster. Or to say something that is only just acceptable. So some of the remarks you made last night were pretty close to the wind. Okay, very often we just use close to the wind. In his current business, he's sailing very close to the wind, and if he's not careful, he will end up being arrested. He'll end up with a court case. So if you sail close to the wind, or if you're close to the wind, you're on the verge of doing something dishonest or something that is indecent or immoral, or something that could end very easily in disaster. Okay, so sailing too close to the wind is a very dangerous thing. The company has borrowed a lot of money and is sailing close to the wind. If things get worse, then the company could go bankrupt. So it's to be on the border of doing something foolish or doing something that's illegal or something that's just downright crazy. So to behave riskily, to sail close to the wind. Okay? So let's see, as teenagers, we've all sailed close to the wind, or as close to the wind as we can get. And probably sometimes we've gone over the edge. Yeah, if you keep sailing so close to the wind, sooner or later you're going to get arrested. Yeah, if he keeps sailing close to the wind like that, he's going to have an accident. Yeah. Okay, so he's been late for work several times this month, and he's sailing close to the wind. He's sailing near the wind. He's liable to be sacked if he's not careful. Yeah, so something that's sailing close to the wind is something that is almost unacceptable, on the edge. Let's see, the other meaning of this is to sail in a direction that is almost directly into the wind. It's impossible to sail directly into an oncoming wind. But if you've got just a little angle, then you can sail and go forwards even though the wind is coming at you. And I think in this you are sailing as close to the wind as you can, because if you go head on into the wind, your sail will start to flutter and you won't move forward. Okay, so it's as close as you can get without going over the top. Yeah, so well, some people love sailing close to the wind. I guess extreme sports give people this feeling that they are sailing close to the wind. They're doing things that are on the edge of disaster, but they're not a disaster. If something happens, then you have a problem. The company is sailing close to the wind, or the company is very close to the wind with the contracts that it's giving its workers. If they're not careful, they will get in trouble. And this is the idea: if you're sailing close to the wind, it's very easy to get into trouble. Yeah, to be on the edge of breaching propriety or decency. So, yeah, at school they tell you exactly what you're supposed to wear. So as a kid, you try and sail as close to the wind as you can. Yeah, you try to obey the regulations, but to the very, very, very minimum. Yeah, so you're doing something that, or saying something that could get you into trouble. Yeah, by sailing so close to the wind, by sailing dangerously close to the wind, you end up risking prosecution. Yeah. Although there many comics or people who tell jokes who like to sail close to the wind. I think Lenny Bruce, the comic, loved to sail close to the wind, but sometimes he went too far and got arrested for it. So, formality. I think I'm going to give this a 4 in formality. Use it in an informal conversation, in a semi-formal conversation. Semi-formal writing, maybe, probably not. Semi-formal writing to do something dangerous, to almost go too far. And there, yes, I've given the origin. In a sailing boat, you're trying to sail directly towards the wind. You can't. It needs to be at a small angle, and then you're able to do it. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Sail close to the wind. Close to the wind. Sailing close to the wind.